Yo, let's talk about depositing wax to an exchange. Uh, this is very important to understand. It's very simple, but it's also very simple to make a mistake. Because if you do one thing wrong, you will send it to the wrong place and you have lost your tokens. So you need to do this correct. So first log into your wallet. Perhaps it's the cloud wallet, which most of you will use. Then it's just allaccess.wax.io. You see this is your account name. The account name is the receiver. So if you want to receive funds or if you want to send funds, it's always the account name that is important. So send wax. I go here and I enter how much wax I want to send, and then I enter the name of the exchange I want to deposit to. Uh, this is very important because if you write the wrong name here, perhaps you write it like this, then you will send it to the wrong account. And scammers are creating accounts that is very similar to hope that you send it to the wrong one so they receive some tokens. It's just like they are creating websites that are similar to the original site and everything like that. So you need to make sure that this is the correct one. And you can see this on the exchange. If you hit deposit, it will be very clear that this is the account name that you need to receive. So just copy and paste so you reduce the risk of doing something wrong. And the Bittrex, every person that deposit will deposit to this account. So you need a way for the exchange to know that it's you that deposited, because they don't know your account, they just know that this is the place that you want to deposit to. So what you do then is that you have a memo that is something like this. This is something I just copied. So this is the memo from Bittrex. So if I want to deposit wax into my Bittrex account, Bittrex is one of the exchanges for wax. There's also Huobi, VCC, and a few others. Then I need to have the exact correct username and the account name and exact correct memo. If I remove one of these symbols, it will not go to the correct place and your funds will most likely be lost, if not forever, at least until Bittrex have had time to go through each transaction and find it, and you can explain what went wrong and everything like that. But it will be up to you to provide proof to Bittrex that this was a transaction from you, that you did it correctly, but you missed one symbol somewhere, and this is the reason why it didn't come to your account. And that process can take a lot of time. Some people have had issues with adding some kind of symbol in here, which uh, which broke their internal system, so the tokens didn't come to your account on their backend. So if you're not using the cloud wallet, you're using the blocks. For example, I just logged in with my ledger here. It's the same thing. I head over to wallet. I head over to transfer tokens. Send to. I copy the name Bittrex. I choose the amount of wax, and I make sure that I have the correct memo and I don't add another few letters. And then I can just hit transfer, sign the transaction, and it will go to your account. Also, when you do this to an exchange, make sure you test with only a few tokens, see that it comes to your account, and then repeat the exact same process. So you make sure that, okay, the second transaction, yes, it is exactly to the same address and it is the same memo, everything is okay, then you can hit send. If you, the second transaction, make a small mistake with this name, then you send it to the wrong place. It's the same as sending an email. If you send to anders@gmail.com, which isn't my email, but perhaps you thought so, but my email is actually anders with two s at gmail.com, then I will not receive the email if you send it to the wrong place. This is the exact same thing. The account name is the receiver, so if you mess up the account name or the memo, your funds will go to the wrong place. As long as you open the exchange that you want to deposit to, you copy the account name, you copy the memo, you double check that you have done it correctly, then everything is okay. So that's everything. It's very easy. You just have to make sure that you do it correctly. Otherwise, you just go to the account, send it to the account, send it with the correct memo, and hit transfer, and it's done. Perfect. And make sure you really check this correctly, because people have lost up to 300,000 wax on simple mistakes. Instead of it was who be the deposit, it was who be the opposite or something like that. There is one letter in the wrong place. He double checked it. It felt right, but it wasn't. So make sure that it is correct so you don't lose a lot of wax in this process. Thanks for me, and good luck to you with your wax.